Idaho boy.
Oh my God.
I really don't remember a whole lot from when they said my first name to when we got back to the hotel. I'm freaking out. This is awesome. Words can't explain how excited I am. I'd say once I stopped shaking and I was able to start talking with everyone about really what a Dall Sheep was to start with, I came to realize like how unbelievable of an adventure it was going to be, what the process of training for that adventure was going to entail, and that got me more excited than anything.
Always know that when you close the action, it's ready to go off.
You know, from a shooting perspective, so far Ross Copperman, First Lite's VP of Sales and Marketing, has really been my sensei.
So going over the parts of a rifle, the main component is trying to explain to him how everything kind of comes together.
So this is where your ammunition would go. You're gonna put the magazine into the firearm. You're pushing the round off the magazine and into the chamber. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna try and teach you some like super high level fundamentals about shooting a rifle. So the name of the game is trying to stabilize that rifle on something stationary. So I'm gonna put this quarter right there. And I wanna see if you can do this whole package without knocking the quarter off the barrel. Nice.
I think that process for me has actually been really enjoyable to start from absolute ground zero.
What we got here is your standard issue Ruger 1022. Even though this is a 22 caliber, which is a rimfire, tiny little, you know, bullet that we all grew up shooting,
Except for me.
except for tag, you are going to treat this thing with as much respect as any other firearm. This is a semi-automatic rifle. What that basically means is instead of cycling that bolt like you've been practicing, this thing's just gonna be ready to go shot after shot until it's empty. The beauty of this thing is it's like an extra heavy Ruger 1022. I put a different barrel on it, different stock. The idea is this thing kind of feels like a big rifle, but it has zero recoil. It's really quiet. And it's a great way, most importantly for you, to like get introduce your brain to that trigger pull and the resulting sound and recoil in a pretty mild fashion. I want you to put the reticle on the black, lovely spray painted blob, but we don't really care if you're hitting that. All I want to see you do is that trigger pull, pulling that thing so slowly that the rifle literally surprises you when it goes off. Did pretty well there. Nice tight little group.
Tag is one of the, hands down, like one of the most positive people I know, especially in this building. It's a workplace. We work hard here. Tag is always very optimistic. I want to hear how that translates into what is one of the most grueling physical hunts there is on the planet.
I got rice cooking in the microwave. Got a 3-day.
Got up at 4:30 this morning. Gotta try to get to the top of Baldy.
We're extremely lucky where we live here in KETCHUM. You know, right out our back door we have the Sawtooths and we have Baldy where we can go up and ski.
I think finding a sheep at the top of a mountain in Alaska will be a better reward, but this is a pretty close second.
From a physical fitness standpoint, honestly, I've relied a lot on what I've done as a ski racer.
We do strictly physical training, lots of strength and conditioning, speed, gymnastic, biking, running, swimming, you name it.
It's a lot of different workouts that really kind of get you really well-rounded and in good shape. pretty much every night going to bed, you know, knowing that this process is happening is kind of like a little mini Christmas.
You know, I've gotten a lot of advice since I've won this hunt, and probably one of the best pieces of advice I've gotten so far is from a local friend of First Lite, Mark Haywood, who asked me the day after I won the hunt at Sheep Show. He said, "How are you feeling?" And I said, "I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it." He goes, "Well, what you're gonna have to do is wrap your feet around that mountain." I feel like this is a pretty good start. Woo.
We got off to a strong start in terms of shooting and getting more experienced on rifles and long rifles and 22s.
As a bullseye.
And then winter finally came.
It is March 2nd. Sheep training has hit a bit of a delay here.
I am anxious, like in terms of my shooting training. Probably the first time in my life that I'm excited for ski season to end so that I can get back out there and just shoot more and get more comfortable there.
Can't let snow be an excuse anymore.